Midwest in St. Louis, Missouri. We are live at River City Casino for Shamrock Fighting Championships, where tonight it's some of the brightest stars in the Midwest as we bring you Shamrock FC 303. Good evening, I am Jeremy Johnson, and tonight we have a stacked card of kickboxing and MMA action. Along with me tonight, my partner Ryan Sutton. Ryan, what a great night of fights.
Great night. It is electric in here, Jeremy. This is the first fight card of the year here at River City Casino, and it is jam-packed, sold out. I can't wait to get this night going.
Absolutely. Let me bring in Shamrock FC President Jesse Finney. Jesse, 3 shows in 2018 so far and 3 big sellouts.
Absolutely, Jeremy. This is one of these shows you look at on paper and you go, I cannot wait to get to it. We have mixed martial arts, we have kickboxing, and we have female fights. And 3 shows and three sellouts already in 2018.
Absolutely insane, and insane is our main event this evening, which will feature Brandon Quick Draw Low taking on the undefeated Trayvon Crawford.
Undefeated and looking to further his career. His first win came in a huge way in front of 18,000 people. Now he steps into the Shamrock cage to pursue his career even farther in this sport.
Now, Brandon Lowe, coming off a 3-fight win streak and a fight of the year against Malcolm Smith, he looks to make a statement tonight.
Brandon Lowe is a tough task ahead of Trayvon Crawford. Brandon Lowe has one way, and that is forward, in your face at all times. He said to us in the back, I'm going to finish Trayvon Crawford. Not only am I going to finish him, I'm going to finish him in the first round.
Now, our co-main event this evening, it will feature the very tough Dylan Tolbert, coming off a big win in Kansas City over Raul Romero, taking on Dan Johnny Irish O'Connor.
Yes, Jeremy, that win was big because it gave him confidence moving forward. He is confident that he is the better grappler, the better striker, and going to be too much for Dan O'Connor tonight.
Now, Dan O'Connor has not been in the cage since 2016, but he says tonight is my night and I'm back.
Dan O'Connor is a crafty veteran. He's got many ways to win. He's got great heel hooks, and he's got great knee bars. Look for Dan O'Connor to rely on his overall. He's had so many fights, Jeremy. He's had probably 30 or 40 fights. Dylan Torbert's had 12. 10. Okay, so this is one of these. It's going to go on with Jeremy on Dan O'Connor.
It's going to be a crazy night of fights. We're ready to get it started here at Shamrock FC 303. Let me send it up to the cage to Joe Parisi to kick us off.
Ladies and gentlemen, this kickboxing match is set for 3 rounds at a 130-pound catch weight. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the Metro PCS blue corner. A fighter that stands 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighed in at 130.4 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, Drea Hawkins! Across the cage, her opponent, fighting out of the Metro PCS red corner. This fighter stands 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighed in officially at 129.4 pounds. Fighting out of Winston, Missouri, Liz Helton!
Let's go, Liz. Be first, be fast, chin down.
Referee Mike Anglin has the call for this 3-round catchweight kickboxing bout in the Shamrock FC women's division.
And both these girls, right off the bat, look very, very focused, Jeremy.
Both of these girls extremely tough in the world of kickboxing. Both have great fights. Also, Liz Helton competes in the world of boxing as well. I've waited a long time to see her Shamrock FC debut here.
Yeah, especially being a boxer, coming out of a tough camp, a lot going for her.
Now, Liz is fighting with her chin a bit high here as Drea comes through with a lot of shots to the body.
Yeah, and both of them have used inside leg kicks pretty effectively so far. Pressure forward on the 1-2s from both ladies. Push kick just crossed.
Nice hands though coming out of Liz.
You know what, they're actually right now pretty mirror images of each other.
Yeah, very similar. Nice right hand though, they're landing out of Helton.
Both of them have kind of got the same well of things they seem to be going through. Outside, inside, haven't gone really high, throwing some push kicks.
Nice combinations here coming out of Helton though, going to the body, nice knee. Knee's absolutely legal in the K1 kickboxing rules. They have to clinch, throw the knee, and disengage.
They are legal and they suck.
That they do. Nice 1-2s though coming out of Hawkins here. She's almost starting to square up though now.
Yeah, that's It's easy to do, especially when you're trying to be aggressive and square yourself up, but you always want to make yourself the smallest target you can be.
You know, I see this one in Helton's corner here. She's done much better with the combinations and doing the damage so far. She's been able to back up her opponent, and I know that's a big thing in the world of kickboxing, is when you start to back up straight and not at an angle, you are losing the fight. As we go to the Mattingly Lumber instant replay here, the combinations coming out of Helton. Again, nice push kicks, but Helton's are landing more than Hawkins.
Yeah, there was a few times where they actually threw push kicks at the same time. They literally crossed themselves up.
Big shot to the body.
That was a nice body kick.
Again, the 1-2 combinations down the pipe of Helton. Big knee there.
Oh, there's a great high kick, though, from Hawkins. Liz Helton had her hand in just the perfect position to block it.
Big left, though. They're out of Hawkins. Finds a home on the chin of Helton.
You know what Hawkins is doing this round? She's throwing a little more physical now. You know, before I think she was trying to find her range timing, but she's really uncorking it a little bit more. Oh, but Helton with a beautiful, beautiful cross.
But what we are seeing here is a great display of K1 kickboxing.
Yes,
both very technical. They're not just throwing haymakers. Everything is technical.
No, not just a blitz.
Get your chin down.
Liz Helton threw a great combination just a couple sequences ago of a nice short cross, but followed up the beautiful, beautiful hook. Get into that body kick. And see, whenever Drea Hawkins does square herself up, it's hard for her to get those well-timed kicks off, whether it's low or high.
And at some point in time, if you're starting to get eaten up with the kicks, you got to go to your hands.
Yes.
You got to get in close, try to play the clinch game, and do a little more damage on the inside.
Hands always come quicker than feet.
Third and final round. Liz Helton in the red tape. Drea Hawkins in the blue. Again, hands are being thrown here.
Yeah.
Hawkins pushing forward though now.
Helton, good head movements, both ladies.
Straight punches.
This pace is just frantic.
It is. I mean, nice head movement, good slip. Came back with a hook up top. Did help. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Did Hawkins?
Hawkins is fighting like someone who knows she's down.
Yes. Yes. Parrying those punches well. Kind of got herself jammed up to really throw any power on the inside, though.
Yeah, if she's gonna go there, she's gotta throw something.
Yeah, good conditioning from both of these ladies, too, because you're right, the pace, especially this third round, I mean, it's a lot of punches and kicks.
Right, and this kickboxing is only 1 minute and 30 seconds in each round, so you have to do damage, and you have to do damage quickly.
Yes, it's a sprint pace for sure. Oh, right cross there from Helton. High kick into a jab, beautiful.
Let's go, 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 don't stop. Don't stop, Liz. Chin down.
Good. Hawkins fighting till the very end. Man, no quit, no give in either one of those fighters.
This is a very tough one to call. Now, personally, I have it 2-1 in Helton's corner because of the volume of punches, but I gave that third round to Hawkins.
She did come out really, really hard, but I don't know, Helton had some great success. Great success with some of her straight shots that really rocked Hawkins, because when you're being aggressive, that's good, but you can also walk into a lot, and it makes it look a little more physical walking into those shots.
Again, beautiful display of technical K1 kickboxing here.
And they both look like they could go another 3 rounds easy.
Well, let's send it up to the cage to Joe Parisi to give us our results.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard-fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards where we have a unanimous decision. Your winner, out of the red corner, Liz Helton.
Taking the win is Liz Helton with her Shamrock Fighting Championships debut. Again, a good move to the Wolves Den. She said she's gotten a lot of great work out there. Sometimes it comes down to camp, but she is a very, very skilled kickboxer.
Yes, she is. Good to see her in here. She's got to be really, really happy with that win over a game, Drea Hawkins. Big, big win, and a welcome to Shamrock FC for Liz Helton.
A lot more to come, and we will be right back right here at Shamrock Fighting Championships. as we go to our Supplement Superstore's tail of the tape, Derek Scott, 30 years old, 5'9", 155.2 pounds. Sergio Robles, 21 years old, 5'10", only weighed in at 150 pounds. So in theory, he could make 145, but he chose tonight. He likes to fight at that natural weight, so we'll see how this one plays out.
And Derek Scott is big for the weight class, too.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Shamrock Fighting Championships lightweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the Metro PCS blue corner, a mixed martial artist that stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighs in officially at 150.8 pounds. Fighting out of Columbia, Missouri, Sergio Robles Jr. Across the cage, his opponent, fighting out of the Metro PCS red corner, a mixed martial artist standing 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighing in at 155.2 pounds, making his professional MMA debut tonight and fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, Derek the Law Scott!
Place just got all kinds of riled back up for this contest. A lot of Derek Scott fans in the house tonight. Derek charged out fast.
Pump that jab, Derek. Nice long jab. Nice long straight jab.
Big
Big
rocket shot there from Derek Scott. Derek taking the slam, but he comes down on his head.
Yeah, he tries to slam, which says a lot if he's able to pick up such a credentialed wrestler and slam him like that. He is just phenomenally athletic.
Robles, though, is game, boy.
Oh, he's game, but he ate a big shot and then got picked up, planted, good hips to where he didn't let Derek control that position, because as athletic and strong as he is, that's not someone you want on top of you.
Double jab your way in there, bud.
Check of his glove there was on to Robles.
Yeah, I think he knows he's cut a little bit. Scott is throwing hard.
Set it up, Derek. Set it up.
Oh, again, Scott rocks him.
You can just see the power in those shots when he's throwing them.
Derek is just throwing him around.
Physically ragdolling him. Nowhere to go for Robles. Man.
Huge win for Derek Scott.
Big win. He just bloodied and battered Sergio Robles.
Big backflip there coming. Oh, here we go.
Dual backflips.
You gotta love him.
Oh, yeah.
He actually has a world record for the most backflips on a yoga ball, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, crazy stuff. But a huge win, huge stoppage there for Derek Scott, making an impression in his professional debut.
Yeah, he just picked up a big win tonight.
Looking at the Mattingly Lumber instant replay, look at this, he absolutely ragdolls him.
Yeah, and then swarms him. Just the power, too much tonight for Sergio Robles, and Derek Scott gets a win violently.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 1 minute 17 seconds into the very first round, the referee has called a stop to the action. Your winner by TKO due to strikes, Derek the Law Scott!
What a win for Derek Scott. They call him the Law. Not only is he a mixed martial arts fighter, not only is he a gym owner, he's an attorney.
Man, that is a guy that's got a lot going on for him, and now he's got a blossoming career in MMA as well. Big win moving on.
Beautiful fight, but coming up next, it is our co-main event of the evening as Dylan Tolbert takes on Dan Johnny Irish O'Connor. As we go to our tail of the tape, Dylan Tolbert, 25 years old, 5'8", 125.6 pounds. Dan O'Connor, 35, 5'4", 125.9 pounds. Dylan Tolbert has a definitive height advantage, but so has everyone else that has fought Dan O'Connor.
Yeah, not a new scenario there.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's co-main event is brought to you by the Home Loan Expert. We're set to go with 3 rounds in the Shamrock FC Flyweight Division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the Metro PCS blue corner, a mixed martial artist that stands 5 feet 4 inches tall and weighed in officially at 125.9 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, Dan Johnny Irish O'Connor! Across the cage, his opponent, fighting out of the Metro PCS red corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighs in at 125.6 pounds. Fighting out of Jefferson City, Missouri, Dylan Tolbert!
Everything straight, right down the pipe. Stay disciplined.
Referee Dwayne Best has the call for this contest. Dan O'Connor in the blue, Dylan Tolbert in the red. Here we go with our co-main event of the evening.
Yeah, these flyweights are fired up. Dylan Tolbert charging in.
In and out.
O'Connor throwing heavy and then steps into double overhooks.
Head on his chin. Head on his chin. Strong head control.
Big slam there coming by Dylan Tolbert.
Yeah, he just locked up a beautiful
Hey, carefully
body
bring the
lock and
hands
turned it into a
inside.
belly-to-belly suplex.
Beautiful
Be
technique.
patient. Be
You know,
patient
O'Connor
with bringing
kind
the
of
hands
loaded
inside.
himself up for it by being so high, making it a little bit easier, but still great hips from Dylan Tolbert. Now this is where O'Connor's dangerous. He's going to look for a submission. His hips are already creeping up high. He's got
That grip's nothing.
O'Connor
a,
looking for the sub here, though.
yeah, most of his wins
Other
by
arm
submission.
Cranks it up. Nice roll there. O'Connor looking for that arm bar.
Yeah, he went arm bar,
Pass
then into an
carefully,
omoplata,
stay
but Dylan
patient.
Tolbert was really
Stay
wise to
patient
it,
as you
followed the
pass,
hips
stay
smart,
tight.
and now he's just smothering him on top
looking for arm
and side
entanglement
control.
right off the
He needs
bat.
to get that arm free to be able to rain any damage, though. That arm and wrist are still stuck.
Keep the head down. Keep the head tight. Don't
Once
pull
he
the
can
head up.
shimmy
Stay
that
patient.
free, O'Connor's going to have to
Let
look to
him squeeze
scramble
on your
back
arm.
up,
You know those
or
legs are gonna
Tolbert can
gas
really
out,
have
that's fine.
a lot more tools to use to start creating some damage.
Stay patient. Stay tight. Slowly work the arm out. Stay tighter. Tighter.
A little bit of a stalemate position here. Looks like
Now
Tolbert's
pull
having
the arm
trouble
out.
getting that wrist free.
Yeah, he's having a hard time dealing here with that arm control out of, I mean, basically he's got a body lock on the arm. Nice able
There
to
we
get it
go.
out there now.
Hey,
Inside
patience
control
here.
is Tolbert starting to
Patience
land some
here.
shots.
Keep
Yes,
the
now it's free.
cross
Now
face,
he's
keep the
inside
cross
control.
face.
Like I said, O'Connor's going to have to
Yeah.
scramble to get out,
Head tight.
or
head
else
tight.
he's going to be susceptible to a lot of ground and pound
Slide
here,
the
or
knee
potentially
across.
submission as well.
Slide
Yeah, that's a
the
lot
knee
of
across
damage
while he's
potential
worried
here
about
in
that.
this position.
Ooh, those shots are short, but
Slide
they
the
are
knee
hard.
across. Slide the knee across. Careful. Stay tight.
Tolbert's chest pressure is really,
Keep the
really
knee
good.
down,
Just
Yeah.
not
keep the
giving
knee
O'Connor
down.
any room.
He's trying to reach
Dan
that leg.
trying to
Keep it
mount
down.
an offensive here. Nice step over. O'Connor going back to full guard.
There he bucks him
Hands
off.
stay in tight.
Big elbow, though, out of
Hands.
Tolbert.
Hands stay in tight. Hands stay in tight.
Shots to the body coming.
Yeah, those will soften you up. O'Connor's still moving off his back. This is where we find out if ring rust is real. You know,
Hey, short elbows now.
oh, big elbow. Went body,
Square him back
body,
up,
then
square him
postured up
back up.
to rain down that elbow.
Square him back up. Hey, wrist control now.
O'Connor,
Stay
though,
tight, wrist
very
control.
calm. I mean, showing his veteran status here.
Exactly. Showing his veteran status. He's fought multiple
Oh,
Hey,
not
take it
where,
back.
where he wants
Take
to
it
be. He
back.
has got to roll into him.
Yeah, he's covering a lot of those shots with his forearms,
He's defending right now.
But-
Tolbert trying to finish.
Take the
but they can only let that go on for so long. Because Tolbert's top. Tolbert just jumps to mount.
Arm entanglement. Arm entanglement.
Tolbert
Yes.
trying to finish here.
Yeah,
Now the
O'Connor doing a
wrist.
good job of protecting himself, but
Arm entanglement
just still
now.
not doing a good job of really mounting any escape.
1 minute
Yes, now
remaining
the
here in the
elbows.
round.
Now the elbows. Hey! Hey!
The one
Lay them
spot that
down.
O'Connor has left open,
Hooks
Dylan
tight.
is taking
Hooks
advantage of
tight.
that and landing
Wrist
elbows
control.
to it.
Fold him under.
That exposed side of the head. Oh, this is where it's
This is not good. He's got O'Connor flattened out.
completely. That's
Referee Dwayne Best has seen enough.
enough. Tolbert flattened him out and then just unloaded. And then gave him a little bit of a parting gift on the way up, too. Dylan Tolbert making a statement here tonight.
Absolutely. Looking here at the Mattingly Lumber instant replay. Just landing the shots like there is no tomorrow. Referee Dwayne Best had no choice. Once he stepped into mount, it was basically all over.
Yeah, he was just too much for Dan tonight. Between the slam, the top pressure, ground and pound, he was all over him in a big way.
Beautiful fight. Let's send this one up to the cage to Joe Parisi to give us our results.
The referee has called a stop to this one at 4 minutes 5 seconds into the very first round. Your winner by TKO due to strikes, Dylan Tolbert!
Dylan Tolbert adds another one into the win column here in the Shamrock FC cage, stopping the return of Johnny Irish tonight and looking good in our co-main event.
That's 2 in a row for Dylan Tolbert and against the Bellator veteran in Dan O'Connor. That is a marquee win.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back with our main event of the evening here at Shamrock FC 303, live from River City Casino in St. Louis, Missouri. Now let's take a look at our supplement superstores. Tail of the tape, Brandon Lowe, 27, 5'7", 144 pounds. Trayvon Crawford, 29 years old, 5'7", 145 pounds. Both of these fighters very, very close in size and stature.
Yes, really, really even down the line. I mean, pretty much across the board, Jeremy. You know, stylistically, they bring a lot of different things to the table, but one thing they both are is extremely confident.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. About sponsored by First Form and set for 3 rounds in the Shamrock Fighting Championship Featherweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the Metro PCS blue corner, a mixed martial artist that stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighs in officially at 145.2 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, Trayvon the Kid Crawford! Across the cage, his opponent. Fighting out of the Metro PCS red corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighs in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Wood River, Illinois, Brandon Quick Draw Lowe!
Place has stayed up, Jeremy. I mean, this place has not lost a beat.
No, Jeremy Johnson, along with my partner Ryan Sutton, live at the sold-out River City Casino in St. Louis, Missouri. Main event underway, and here comes Brandon Lowe already.
Yeah, Trayvon Crawford had an overhand waiting for him, though.
Nice feints there out of Crawford. Big leg kick again. Big shot there, though, coming from Lowe. Crawford trying to get that underhook position, trying to get out of this.
Yeah, good hips from Lowe to be able to, not just to see that position, but Brandon Lowe had a tight double leg there, sucked him down.
Get your head in place.
Now working on deep body lock.
Oh, nice trip there coming out of Brandon Lowe to get this fight to the ground.
Yes, using that outside trip really, really well. Let's see if he smothers him. Lowe forced to give up, Crawford forced to give up his back. Only for a second, though.
Work that knee.
Trayvon Crawford staying active off his back, peppering him with those short shots.
Posture, Brandon.
Lowe here working, got the feet tied up of Trayvon Crawford here.
Yes, he does. That's a good way to neutralize someone against the cage, especially someone who's dynamic and wants to find in a wall walk. You keep scooping those feet. I mean, you literally have no feet under you.
It's a veteran move there.
Yes, it is.
But as we see Crawford now start to land elbows there into that thigh to try to loosen that up, to try to get some space, gets back to half guard.
And speaking of veteran, Trayvon Crawford looks unfazed by this initial blitz, this initial takedown pressure, calm, landing shots.
Trayvon gives up his back, though.
Yeah, gives it up again.
But again, Trayvon Crawford has had a ton of fights. He's no stranger to these positions.
No, if you've been in one bad spot,
fighting the hands here.
Punch, Brandon.
This is where it's a dog fight. You got to keep fighting that grip. And for Lowe, you've got to take advantage of this position.
You got 3 minutes, Brandon, 3 minutes.
And one thing to note, I mean, giving up your back used to be such a deal breaker, but guys have learned.
Oh, big move here by Lowe.
Yes.
But again, Crawford fighting the hands.
Yeah, guys have learned how to fight the hands, use those gloves to make it not so much of a given anymore, a really almost frustrating position to just finish clean. You've got to break someone down now a lot better. Hit him to the head, hit him to the body, loosen him up, flatten him out, then look to secure those chokes.
Yeah, he's got to soften Crawford up here a bit.
And veteran move, that's what he's doing.
Right. Halfway through the first round of this 3-round main event here at River City Casino. Jeremy Johnson along with Ryan Sutton tonight in front of this sold-out capacity crowd.
There you go.
Yeah, what a card and what a fan base.
Again, Lowe here trying to get that position, has the back of Crawford. This is not at all where Trayvon wants to be, but it isn't. Oh,
Looks like he heeled him
right in the
to the
cup.
midsection, which you see that a lot if they're trying to use your heels actively to kind of loosen up the thighs, but
And actually, Brandon Lowe absolutely knew it happened.
he knew it. Yeah, he knew it. You kind of can tell. Let's see. Now, this is interesting. Let's see if the referee
Yeah, where do you
restarts
go
them.
back in position for this?
I don't know.
See, I would think that they would stand them up because of it.
You would think so. You would think that would be the restart position would be a stand-up. Most fouls usually start back up. You know, it would seem contradictory to put someone in such an advantageous position after a foul.
You're closer on that side. Tell him to sit up and drop elbow.
Again, Trayvon Crawford will get 5 minutes here to make everything work back out.
Yes.
I mean, best way to put it. All right. They are going to go back down in position. Very interesting.
Interesting. Referee's going to be, hey, clean restart.
Yeah, both
Clean
of them.
restart. No one jumped. No one tried to really.
No, Brandon knew that he did it wrong. I mean, he was absolutely apologetic for it. Trayvon fighting the hands now, trying to turn his body in. Trayvon actually kind of bridging here to put the head of Lowe against the cage, which is an uncomfortable position from the bottom.
Yes, it is.
But now Lowe trying again to fight, though, is going to try to step over into mount.
Yeah, he changes it over into a mount.
Crawford again scrambles, gives up his back again, gets flattened.
This,
There you go.
your chances of finishing that position are so much increased when you flatten somebody out.
But look how calm Trayvon Crawford is in this position.
He knew that. He had to fight back up, got himself back to a base, still gave up his back, but at least he's putting the pressure on Lowe to where he can't finish this cleanly.
Elbow. Elbow. Elbow.
But Lowe just all over him.
Yeah, this is that power style of Brandon Lowe.
Elbow.
But Trayvon doing a great job in the scrambles, but gets flattened again.
Yeah.
This is not where he wants to be.
Brandon.
Double shots coming.
Oh, those are getting.
Big elbows. Referee Mike Anglin right on top of the action.
Those were getting violent.
Elbow. Fucking 30 seconds. Elbow. 30 seconds. 30. 30 seconds. 30 seconds, Brandon. Come on, work.
Fighting the wrist.
Let him know. If he's in a position like this, take top,
Again, though,
drop elbow.
Lowe is not doing a whole lot whenever he's got the back.
He's fighting
No, I
somebody.
think his.
Mount.
But the
think
step over to
yeah.
mount, there we go.
Elbow.
He's,
Elbow.
he's doing a good job now of grapevine those legs so he can't bridge. But every time he steps up to that high mount, that's when Lowe's bucking, giving up his back.
There you go.
Big elbow from Brandon Lowe. Brandon Lowe in the red tape. Trayvon Crawford in the blue. 10 seconds here in the first round of this 3-round main event. second round in. Quick touch of the gloves. Crawford again goes back to that leg kick, but if he's getting taken down, he's got to watch those.
Yes.
Nice duck under from Brandon Lowe.
Yeah, just ducked under that shot.
Blitzing is Crawford, but the scramble does not come up in his favor.
There's that level change in the dump. Crawford's trying to find the cage. Let's see if Lowe scoops him out again. Yep, steps over the mount, hooks the legs, looks for him to scoop him out, and either jumped him out or force Lowe to give up his back again. Good job staying that head under the chin position. Just put so much pressure on your opponent.
It makes it hard to move your head, especially whenever you're trapped up against the cage. It's a painful position to be in. Now Lowe trying to step over here, clinching up both of those legs, making it hard for Trayvon to try to walk up the cage.
For sure, and where the head goes, the body goes. I mean, if you're just pinning that head, controlling it, there's not enough room for the body to move effectively.
Again, Lowe taking the back of Crawford here.
Flattens
starting
him out.
to land some heavy hands.
And Lowe is being a lot more active now with his back.
Big elbow.
Yeah, forcing him to turn. I mean, he wasn't going to stay there and fight for that choke anymore. He rained down some serious shots.
Crawford trying to work that overhook position, but Lowe, again, as you said, grapevines those legs back.
Posture up. Drop that elbow. Posture up and drop the elbow. Slide your knees up under his armpits. Posture up and
Lowe scraping his face with his forearm.
there it is. Go to work, man. Go to work. Right there. Elbow. Right there. There you go. Work that elbow.
This is not where Crawford wants to be, eating the end of those elbows.
Nope.
But again, fighting the hands and very, very calm.
Yes.
Showing that veteran status.
Yes, showed a lot of composure in fighting off these submissions. And Lowe showing,
Oh, this isn't good. Crawford fighting the hands.
there, got in deep. That is deep. That's a deep choke, Jeremy.
Crawford trying to 2-on-1,
He's
out
out
of it.
Elbow, Brandon. Elbow.
Wow, that was deep for him to reach up and have the wherewithal to pry that grip out.
Post and elbow. Posture and elbow. Post and elbow. Snip elbow.
Big elbow coming from Brandon Lowe. Now potential looking, almost looked like an arm triangle there for a moment, but goes back to the ground and pound, landing the elbows, and those are just devastating.
Yeah, there's nothing fun about being elbowed, especially when your head is pinned to the mat. It just reverberates through everything.
Let him go. Let him go. Drop the elbow. Elbow.
Oh, big elbow shots there. But Crawford dodging.
Yep, and Crawford recognizing that he can't leave his arm hanging up there because Lowe looks like he will snatch that arm triangle if that arm gets stuck there.
Sit, frame. Posture and break. Punch. There you go.
Again, big heavy hands here coming from Lowe. Lowe looking with every one of those shots to finish.
Yeah, those are brutal shots.
Do it again. Now, right hand. Frame right hand.
Lowe here trying to make some space. Crawford doing a great job here, though, of maintaining that body lock to not let Lowe do any damage.
Yeah, he's staying away from the finish, but just not able to escape. I mean, he is stuck. And he's been stuck here for about 5 minutes with Lowe nonstop on him, just creating damage.
Hammer fist. Hammer fist. Hammer fist. Posture. 1 minute. Posture.
Lowe in a power position here as he has got that mount, working heavy neck pressure with the elbow there.
I mean, that is just as worse of a position as you can imagine being in.
Again, dropping those elbows here is Brandon Lowe trying to finish now. But again, Crawford doing a good job, reaches up, grabs him, pulls him down in, wants to make sure that he's not giving Lowe any space at all to work.
Yeah, never really letting him posture up for too long, for too much extended periods of time. He's getting off those elbows clean, 1, 2, but Lowe is, Crawford is pulling him back down towards him just in the nick of time.
20 seconds. Go.
Crawford is kind of just at the nick of time on everything, either not giving up the choke, not getting finished.
Again, Trayvon Crawford survives round 2 here in that position. A little bit of water there in the cage. They've got to get cleaned up.
Yeah, ice on one side, water on the other.
Fighter safety is of the utmost importance here, so they're going to clean that up to make sure that it is not slippery. Third and final round in our main event of the evening. Quick touch of the gloves. Both fighters still look very fresh here.
Yes, they do. Both look really, really fresh.
Trayvon has got to get some distance here.
You know, that's surprising for as gritty and grueling as those grappling situations are, even just holding those positions. These guys look this fresh in the third round.
Both look very, very fresh here. Brandon Lowe in the red tape, Trayvon Crawford in the blue.
Big push kick, didn't even phase Trayvon. Trayvon in that kind of low, unorthodox karate style now. Let's see if he explodes into something. Good shell cover there by Brandon Lowe. Drops for the double again.
Again, this has just been the story of this main event, but it's a different style out of Brandon Lowe. I mean, we're seeing he's going back to kind of the old days where he would take people down and just absolutely beat on them. He's got great top position control here.
Elbows.
Yep. And after every takedown, he's advancing position. That's the second time in a row where he double-legged him and didn't just pull in the guard, double-legged him and jumped into mount. Just slid right into it.
Top, Brandon. Find that elbow on the left ear. Left ear elbow. Brandon, slide out now.
Again here, Brandon Lowe looking for that position. Trayvon trying to turn in, but ends up in the mount of Brandon Lowe. And a lot of time still for Brandon to work.
Yeah. There's a lot of time for him to finish this fight in this third round.
Give me 30 seconds to strike.
Oh, almost there. Reversal.
Very nice from Crawford. Can Lowe sweep him, though?
Lowe had that butterfly hook in, shrugs it off, takes his back.
Beautiful technique there out of Brandon Lowe.
Yes. Yes, it was. Keeping that butterfly hook in to kick over.
Right hand, Brandon. Right hand.
See, that's how you give up a takedown or give up a reversal and don't stay on your back.
Flatten him out, Brandon. Finish it, Brandon.
Crawford trying to hold on to the leg there, trying to stop a little bit of position of that one hook in.
Yeah, it's got that single hook, almost like a leg ride in wrestling.
Head down, Brandon.
See if he looks to throw the other hook in or to pressure him back down.
Working back to half guard is Trayvon Crawford here. Halfway through this third and final round.
There you go, hammer fist.
Soften up the body. Ooh, elbowing those thighs.
Hit his elbow to the
It's a
top,
painful,
Brandon.
painful
Yeah.
thing.
To the head.
Elbows in the pro world, though, are painful anyway. I mean, it's just a devastating strike.
It really is.
Scott, 2 minutes.
So, Ryan, talk about the wrestling and top position prowess here that we've seen out of Brandon Lowe.
Oh, it's been phenomenal. I mean, the pressure's been great. Oh, the pressure's been great. He follows his hips constantly.
Good,
The
Brandon,
ground and
good.
pound has been very, very effective. He's just been all
Work it.
over him.
Now let it go.
Too much pressure.
Again, stepping over into mount is Brandon Lowe, trying to hook up those legs back to half guard. Crawford trying to make a little bit of space here to move.
You know, if this makes it the next 90 seconds, I would be really curious to see if any of these rounds, how they scored them, if they scored them 10-8.
Exactly.
You know, because with such control on top.
There you go. There you go. Come on.
Third and final round is
Third and-
in the books. So with this fight here, a clear-cut Brandon Lowe victory. I mean, just waiting for the judges to do it, but the top position was the story of this fight.
Yeah, I mean, for you to have a single takedown and stay on top of someone an entire round, that means you were putting pressure on them. That means you were advancing your position constantly, working for a finish constantly, or just too much for them.
Definitely too much there, but Trayvon Crawford showing the veteran that he was. As we look at our tail of the tape, he survived a lot of bad positions to make this go to the decision. But again, all of it, the fight was the top game of Brandon Lowe. So let's send it up to the cage to Joe Parisi to give us our results.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 30-27. Your winner by unanimous decision out of the red corner, Brandon Quick Draw Lowe!
Yep, all straightforward rounds. I mean, no question about it.
No, very straightforward victory, but no 10-8 rounds there. So they did feel that Trayvon Crawford had done enough to win it.
Yes.
With that, what an amazing night of fights, Ryan.
Man, top to bottom.
Big
Jeremy.
congratulations to our new champions, Timothy Jackson, Freddie Kostovarik, and Evan Elder, also earning those 3 fight contracts here in Shamrock FC. Lightweight debut of Isaac Purnell taking out Brandon Shell via submission.
Yeah.
And then Derek Scott, again, making his professional debut with a huge win over Sergio Robles. Dylan Tolbert establishing a name against the very tough Johnny Irish, Dan O'Connor. And then, of course, our main event tonight, Brandon Lowe finishing Trayvon Crawford by a unanimous decision.
Oh, it was just, the whole main card was fantastic. The action was spread out so evenly throughout the preliminary card. Like I said, top to bottom, so much good things came out of this night of fighting, and 3 big championship belts got new owners.
It's been a beautiful night of fights here at River City Casino. Jeremy Johnson tonight, along with my partner Ryan Sutton. Ryan, thanks for being with me tonight.
Always, my man.
All right, and we'll see you next time right here at Shamrock Fighting Championships.